Jack gets caught up in a complicated relationship with a powerful financial executive, and this connection sets him on the path to becoming the Wolf King. But there's a bigger secret lurking behind it all. Previously, it was mentioned that the transparent figure in the ring told Jack to find Lilith Grey, but Grandpa Edwin seemed to be hiding something. The next morning, Jack was heading out for an interview. "Good morning, Jack," a girl greeted him. Jack turned around and saw Emily Ashford. Emily Ashford was Jack's next-door neighbor and classmate. She was very beautiful, with golden hair, deep eyes, and an attractive figure. If she dressed up, she would look like a charming young lady from an old, prestigious family. She was also very talented. She had been recruited as an intern at a large bank and had gained recognition in the finance department. Jack had heard from classmates that she was very likely to be offered a permanent position at that bank. In this dilapidated community, Emily was a well-known figure. She was in stark contrast to Jack, who often felt inferior and never dared to get too close to her. "Good morning, Emily. I'm just about to head out," Jack said, a bit stiffly. "Are you going for an interview? I know of a position that might be a perfect fit for you." "Let me introduce it to you," Emily said enthusiastically. No need. I'll make it soon enough," Jack said hurriedly, starting the car and driving away. Emily had always been very kind to Jack, but Jack knew that her concern was just out of friendship. In fact, Jack wanted to take their relationship beyond friendship and into something more romantic. However, he knew he wasn't good enough for her, so in front of her, Jack made an effort to maintain his dignity, hoping to prove himself through his hard work. But who wouldn't want someone as beautiful and smart as Emily to fall in love with them? Thinking about this, Jack felt a little angry. There was that damn guy at school who was always around Emily. Even though Emily was the campus darling, this guy was always confident, constantly expressing his love for her, even though he was handsome and talented. Jack momentarily pushed these thoughts aside as he reflected on the strange events from last night. Soon, he arrived at his destination, hoping for a different outcome. But not long after, disappointment set in as he came back out. He had failed again. Jack walked dejectedly toward the parking lot when, suddenly, a familiar figure appeared in the crowd ahead. It was Ryan Grayson. Yes, it was the guy Jack disliked, the one everyone knew was pursuing Emily. "Hey, Jack!" Ryan had spotted him from a distance. Every time Ryan drove Emily home, he would pass by and see Jack, so he knew Jack was Emily's neighbor. But Ryan came from a wealthy family and drove expensive cars, which made Jack's self-esteem flare up. He didn't want to see Ryan. "Hi, Ryan," Jack replied casually, ready to get into his car and leave this miserable place. However, Ryan didn't seem ready to let him go. He walked up to Jack, followed by a group of people. It turned out that these people were Ryan's colleagues. Ryan had always loved cars and was now interning at a large automobile company, where he had been excelling in product development. Ryan introduced Jack to his colleagues and told them Jack was his classmate. He explained that the group was there to check out the location for an upcoming car exhibition. Jack didn't want to engage with them. He knew Ryan was just showing off in front of him. He answered briefly and then got in his car, ready to leave. "Wow, this car really has some history, huh? Looks like it's older than your age, Jack." Ryan suddenly teased Jack about his old car. The others couldn't help but laugh, and Jack, feeling awkward, ignored them. With a quick press on the gas pedal, he sped off from that miserable place. Jack drove away with a blank expression. He was frustrated and longed for success. He wanted to prove himself. As he drove, he passed by a large building, the headquarters of the Grey Group, a renowned listed financial company. Jack stared at it for a moment, then suddenly felt like giving up. Why not give it a try? After all, I've failed so many times already. Jack thought to himself. With that, he turned the steering wheel and parked the car, preparing to head upstairs.